Fort Vredeburg is a historical structure from the colonial era. Many local and international tourists visit the fort complex today. The fort was constructed in 1760. From the Dutch colonial period until Indonesia's independence, Fort Vredeburg was a silent witness to a number of significant occurrences. As a tourist destination, Fort Vredeburg offers a variety of services and collections to visitors. For diorama rooms in Fort Vredeburg display varied collections, miniatures, and paintings. During my visit to the museum today, I was able to tour 3 of the 4 diorama rooms. The first diorama room represents events in Yogyakarta from the reign of Prince Diponegoro through the Japanese occupation. In the first diorama room, we can discover Prince Diponegoro's collection of clothes and weapons. The second diorama depicts historical events in Indonesia, from the Declaration of Independence to the Dutch military aggression. In the second diorama room, visitors can observe a variety of intriguing objects, including cash collection, typewriters, and videos of Dutch military aggression. The third diorama room depicts the events leading up to the Renville Agreement and the acknowledgement of the Republic of the United States of Indonesia's sovereignty. In this diorama setting, visitors can interact with a variety of digital things. Meanwhile, diorama 4 covers historical events from the Republic of Indonesia's unitary state through the New Order period. However, I was unable to enter the 4th diorama chamber on this time. Aside from the diorama room, another feature of the Vredeburg Fort that attracts visitors is the opportunity to wander around the fort's walls. Tourists may observe the landscape around the Vredeburg Fort from this vantage point. I think this part is quite interesting because it can spoil the eye with a view from the top of the fort wall. I visited the March 1 General Attack Memorial, which is located in the southwest part of the Vredeburg Fort, in addition to the inside of the fort. This piece is beneficial to me since it allows me to properly comprehend the history of Yogyakarta's fight through this monument. The trip today was particularly interesting since I got the opportunity to speak with one of the tourists from France, Jack. Here's a clip of our conversation with Jack.
Jack, okay, yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Jack. How old are you, Jack? 25. Oh, we're the same age. Yeah, we're the same age. I'm 25 too.
Amazing coincidence.
Amazing. Where do you come from, Jack?
From France, Paris.
From France.
Yeah,
Oh, what are you doing in Yogyakarta, Jack?
I'm visiting around the city.
Visiting this vacation or business?
Yeah, it's more like a vacation.
Or a vacation?
Yeah, I'm staying for 3 months in Indonesia.
2 months.
Yeah.
With your family or?
So I'm living here. I'm living.
Alone in Yogyakarta.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I was living in a small backpacker hostel. Yeah, guest house.
Yes.
Tonight I leave for Malang.
Oh, Malang.
Climb the Bromo Mountain.
Bromo Mountain. Oh, that's interesting. I ever climbed that mountain too.
Alright.
Maybe a couple of years ago with my friend. That's good. But it's not going to get rain, so I don't really sure about the condition the road's condition. That's maybe become a little problem if we climb the mountain in the road condition.
Yeah.
I'm a forestry. I took a forestry.
Okay.
So I sometimes go in the mountain and took some data there.
Alright.
So it's maybe I'm familiar with some mountain in Java. And that's interesting.
Yeah, actually in Java, one of the most attractive tourism action to do is climbing mountains because you have so many volcanoes and wonderful places in Java Island. Yeah, I guess all the people that came here around Yogyakarta, they wanted to climb Merapi as well.
That's right.
Not this time, right?
Have you climbed Merapi yet?
No, because it's active right now, so I wanted to do it today, but I went to the tourism office and they told me it's closed because the volcano is still active.
Oh, okay, that's right. Maybe a couple weeks ago, there's some eruption.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised about the eruption a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because I don't read Indonesian news and I was in Bandung before. Yeah, so I haven't heard about it. I only heard about it when I came here in Yogyakarta.
Oh, that's surprising, right? So first, you came in Jogja to climb Merapi Mountain, or?
Yeah. My main goal was to climb Merapi. I should have checked it online actually before.
Okay, that's good.
But still, I was able to see the Sultan Palace and the Wonder Palace here and Prambanan Temple. So I think it was a good idea to come to Yogyakarta Island.
Okay, that's maybe become relief because you can climb Merapi Mountain right now. Have you tried some coffee shop or maybe some food destination here?
Actually, I haven't gone to very big places. I'm only eating very small places because I love soto ayam.
Soto ayam,
So
okay.
anywhere in the streets when there is a lady cooking in her backyard, I'm just knocking the door saying, "Hey, una soto ayam,"
Okay.
and that's it.
It's good to eat the soto ayam in the morning, right?
Yeah, I love it so much. This morning I tried a chicken.
Geprek?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also chicken feet.
Chicken feet. Oh, that's delicious too.
Yeah.
It's cooked with.
I didn't like it that much though, but I was happy to try actually.
Okay. I also like the chicken feet too. It's come with we call it your angkringan. Angkringan. We can eat that chicken feet like that, and somewhere maybe chicken head too like that.
Oh yeah?
We can eat the chicken head like that.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, maybe at night. Maybe you can go in Sekolah Malioboro or Tunggu. There's a couple angkringan like that.
Alright, I don't know if I feel brave enough to try chicken head yet.
Okay.
Maybe in a couple of weeks, yeah?
Okay. That's some famous foods in Yogyakarta too. Did you ever hear coffee Josh?
Actually, I'm a bit weird. I don't drink coffee at all. I don't drink coffee, I only drink tea.
Or drink tea?
Yeah, tea, but never coffee.
Never coffee. Okay. Because maybe some people that come into Jakarta want to try that kind of coffee.
It's famous, right?
It's famous, yeah, that's right. Maybe it's enough this. And comes to Yogyakarta and then Malang. So can you share a little story about after the pandemic?
Yeah. Actually, my story is. I believe my story is very different from others because I first came to Bandung to practice pencak silat paniku.
Oh, pencak silat. You
Yeah.
joined the club?
Yeah, I'm a pencak silat practitioner in Paris, in France.
Okay.
And I came here to meet a few guru besar from Paniku. So I was hosted with locals in a wonderful house. My host, Dian, that's her name. She was wonderful. Her family was wonderful. She was teaching me pencak silat
In Bandung.
in Bandung.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's so talented with the kipas as well.
Oh, she
dancing with the kipas. She's so
The
good.
mother art,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Pencak silat is so impressive. Also in Europe, pencak silat is more about self-defense,
Oh.
but here I feel pencak silat is a bit of everything. It's dancing, it's art, it's fighting,
So
sports.
it's more like an art, right?
Yeah. So yeah, so much into the culture and tradition. I really like that aspect that I didn't know actually. In Bandung, so I was more for pencak silat, but I visited few stuff. Especially, I was interested in a historic place, museum Asia Africa,
Oh, Museum Asia Africa, yeah.
because I heard about
the
the
chance to visit
Bandung
there.
conference. You know, it's a small place, but when I learned about Indonesian history,
Yeah.
I felt this event was a pioneer event for emerging countries,
Yeah.
and we don't learn about it in Western cultures in school. So I didn't know anything about Indonesian history before actually booking my ticket and trying to go on YouTube. Like, okay, what about Indonesia and what about geography, politics there?
Okay.
So yeah, that's the main thing. That's what I wanted to go there to this museum. Very interesting if you're interested in politics. Yeah. If you're not, bah, you don't have to go. Yeah.
So, did you take a study? What kind of study did you take in your country?
Oh, I just finished masters.
Master?
Yeah, in marketing and management of sports.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm specialized in sports, but mainly it's management and marketing. So business oriented. Yeah.
Okay, so have you find a suitable work there or?
Oh no, actually, as soon as I got my diploma, I flew to Indonesia.
Oh, then did I decide to fly to Indonesia to study more about the historical aspect of Indonesia?
Actually, I'm interested in history, but what I'm more interested in is Indonesian people,
Indonesian people?
in their culture, because I don't know if you've been to any Western country. Life is not the same, not because of materialistic things, but how people feel in their heart, in their mind is very
Yeah.
different, and most of them are not very happy, if I may say. Here, everyone seems so happy.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go and see how are they so happy. I know they live many difficult things, especially during COVID,
Yeah.
but still they're smiling all the time. They're so welcoming, yeah.
Yeah.
So how? That's what I'm more interested about.
Maybe about that things in my opinion. Maybe you can find some different opinion in different place. Like
Of course.
if you come to Bandung and Yogyakarta, you will see a very different kind of hospitality or this different kind of maybe social aspect in Yogyakarta and Bandung. But there is a small thing that we could convince us that in Yogyakarta, I'm originally from Yogyakarta. I was born and raised here. So the one thing is we accept everything here. We accept a small thing, we accept a small grant from the God. That every small thing here is come. So no matter how much, no matter what kind of difficult difficult thing, difficult problem that we face, we still so gratitude about our life. We still live here, and that's a great opportunity to us to still live our life here. That's what maybe in Yogyakarta we say about we Nerimo. We accept everything we don't complain, and that's why we could still smile. We can move around. That maybe we don't even know where it's gonna be end. That's maybe my opinion.
It's very interesting the thing you said. Also, yeah, I feel people are very resilient here. Yogyakarta seems like a very calm place. People very chill. So far, I've seen this aspect in every Indonesian people I've met. But I'm gonna meet many more again because I have one more month to travel. I want to see if it's cultural from the whole country, the different islands as well. And also, I want to know the origin of this. Maybe cultural. I was somehow wondering if it's linked to religion, because the way Islam is practiced right now is very different than in Western countries. So yeah, I'm just observing, trying to understand. Maybe I'll never really spot what the origin is, but at least I would have understand what's the angle on life that Indonesian people have and how they can be happy. I just want to be the same. And I want to be the same, and I want my relatives and many people in France, in Western culture, to feel the same. People need to feel happy. The worst sickness is the sickness of the mind.
Yeah, that's right. That gives so much pressure in our life.
So much pressure, it's killing people, I'm telling you. Pressure, stress, anxiety, it's literally killing people.
So we change the world, and that's no more press on that.
Yeah. You can, yeah, there is this that words are like dark spells.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like dark magic.
We don't even know how deep is this world.
The impact that it can have on people. In Western cultures, people have very big ego. So when you say something, most of the time they take it for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's killing their ego, it's hurting them so much, so deep. There's so much hurt about what people do different, what people say different. Their feelings are hurts all the time, it's so painful, and it's taking so much energy from them. They're tired, yeah, they're 30 years old, they're like, oh, my back hurts. Because so much stress.
Because maybe they always defend their will. Everyone can hear, but we don't even hear other opinions, so that's make us to put so much effort to defend our opinion, our will. So maybe that's why it maybe 30 or 40 we feel so tired about this life.
Yeah.
And it's happening in you too, in the capital city.
Yeah, in Jakarta, I
In
know things are
Jakarta.
different, yeah. Yeah. I've been only one day to Jakarta because I landed here. Yeah, everyone told me in Jakarta, and now it's like any big city, yeah. People don't talk to each other.
Yeah. They're doing their own business out there. Like, it's my work.
Yeah.
I'm separate from others.
Yeah, maybe around money, yeah.
The capital, that's
Yeah.
that's how they live their
But
life.
going back to the main subject, yeah.
Okay.
I feel, now that it's easy to get the Indonesian visa, and people are ready to travel again from Europe, from maybe Australia, America. I feel there will be more and more tourism here, especially now in July will be like big holidays in France. We have 2 months holidays.
2 months.
Yeah, for the kids. So many young people maybe they'll come here like me with their backpack.
Okay.
But maybe families as well. I know that families they prefer to go to Bali, of course.
Yeah, that's
But-
my destination.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
But yeah, I hope the city can flourish again thanks to tourism because it's a big. I think it's a big part of the business economy here.
It's a beside the natural resource like
Exactly. That's such a shame. I feel like natural resources in Indonesia because they have so much. It's been kind of overtaken.
yeah, that's
Maybe too fast. Too much
that's the
too fast.
point
Yeah.
problem when in this era of Mr. Jokowi our president, it's maybe one of the good achievement we could occupy the Freeport 51%. So that's never happened since the Indonesian had their freedom, and now we could have maybe 51%. That's good achievement for this government, this country. That's in Papua, there is of God, and we don't even face the God in our country. They took it from our country.
It's from Western companies, yeah?
Western company,
Probably from, I don't know, maybe Netherlands.
Uncle
or
Sam
something.
or somewhere
Yeah.
there.
But I feel people should use their traditional wisdom to use those resources as well because, of course, you can get money, but money isn't everything. And Indonesian heritage is much more than gold and precious metals and petrol, of course.
Yeah, that's why.
You guys have so much Pertalite, Pertamax everywhere, yeah?
Hey, even the price here in the Pertamax price, the Pertalite price, the gasoline price in here is still more cheaper than it should be.
Because it's local.
It's local. That's right.
And I'm wondering if they're selling it to any other countries, but in some of documentary I've watched about Indonesia, it says in 20-30 years could be the sixth biggest economy in the world. So much potential. I think people just have to take their time. Indonesia must not turn into a Western country.
Yeah.
Indonesia must stay Indonesia because your culture is so rich. You shouldn't lose it to Apple or Samsung or whatever.
Yeah, we still depend on them right now.
Of course. Yeah, I've seen we're depending on technology all the time, but still, trying to preserve the culture is very important.
So before we lose it, because the young generation study it, and then it's gone.
Exactly. Also, I've learned that most of traditions, millennial traditions, are passed on via oral way, not so many written knowledges.
No one read it.
So it's important that the people transmit it to their kids, but also to other people, being open, like, I don't know, some Sumatra person open to teach someone from Java or someone from Kalimantan, because all of you guys are from the same country, and this knowledge, this tradition must not be lost. They're valuable, and they're they're beautiful. They're, there is beauty.
We have so much ethnic right here, so much tribe, and so much language, local language.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. I ever study in Sumatra and learn about their language, and we said it's funny, it's interesting. And if I can communicate with that local language, it could be some kind of proud in myself.
Of course, and people would feel so grateful that you learn their language as well. In Bandung, of course, I'm saying only very few Sundanese words, yeah, atur nuhun, sami-sami, etc. But still, people are so happy when I'm saying that instead of bahasa Indonesia,
Yeah.
because they're like, oh, it's our culture from here, and someone from outside is trying to integrate.
We try to blend into their social, like that, the community.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting to talk to you, Jackie.
I'm feeling the same about you. But I'll need many more trips to fully understand what's Indonesia. Because, as you said, there is Papua and Timor, and the history there is very heavy, very heavy. The wars, the massacres. I only knew a few of things, but I know it's a millennial culture with many historical events.
The interesting part about the Indonesian local story is about the supernatural story. That's kind of maybe attracts so much people to study about that, even though it's doesn't have a certain literature to study, but from people to people, and it's wow. It's maybe true, or maybe it's just kind of story.
You know, I'm very interested in this matter as well. When I was studying Pencaksilat, one guy came around and he told me Pencaksilat also healing. I was like, oh, really? And he said, yeah, we have traditional magical healing in some mountains. Some people from countryside, they're still able to do it if you're sick. They come to you, they touch you, they give you some special herbs, and then next day you're not sick. And he told me it's very ancient culture. Now people, they don't really believe in it.
Yeah.
But in a few places, it's still there. It's still part of
Phrase of the
it's part of the people daily life. That's very interesting to me because we don't have that in France anymore. If I'm sick, I need to go to the doctor, proper one in a hospital. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They got own doctor like that.
yeah. I'm meeting a friend. He's coming in 30 minutes.
Oh, you with your friend?
Yeah, actually, it's a nice guy I met from. He's from Semarang, I believe.
Mara,
Yeah.
what did you do?
I met him in Ciparai, near Bandung.
Oh, he's perfect too.
No, he's an Indonesian guy. Actually, we met at some meeting. I don't know if you know Paguyuban Asep Sedunia. It's some kind of association, yeah.
Association, right?
And we met there. I don't know why I was there, but I was there and I met this guy and we exchanged WhatsApp, and he told me, oh, I'm coming nearby Yogya. Are you there? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'll pick you up. He's a nice guy.
So he lives in Yogyakarta or
No,
studying?
he lives in Semarang. He's not there. I think he's working for the health ministry.
Oh, institution, right?
Yeah, in government. And yeah, tonight we go to Malang.
with train or?
Yeah, I
With
take the train. I will arrive very late, but I think after the train I go straight to
Bromo Mountain.
Bromo Mountain. Maybe I will see the sunrise on the mountain.
Oh, you will climb at the middle of the night.
Yeah, because I arrive at 3 a.m.
What's me?
So maybe I have 4 hours to climb. I don't know. I don't know if it's enough.
It depends on the weather. Maybe it's could be enough if.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll book a homestay in case the weather is bad, because otherwise I would sleep in the street. Yeah.
You can do the base camp, right?
In
The base camp.
base camp.
Base camp. So if you climb mountain, then maybe some couple of.
Oh,
base camp.
they are base camps.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'll check that. Maybe I just reach the first base camp and then try to go. Also, my backpack is so heavy.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so
You
heavy
can
right
show
now.
us thing like that.
I think I will take double time to climb, because every 1 hour I'm sweating so much. I need to drink.
Okay. Just enjoy your ride.
Yeah, I will.
Don't need to rush to go to the peak.
Exactly. I think.
We don't even do a race to climb the mountain, right?
Yeah.
We want to enjoy it.
There are people, for them it's only a challenge. They do this and then they post Instagram picture. I beat the mountain. But no, I think you're right. Mountain climbing is more like enjoying the feeling, the view. Hiking, trekking is also almost like a dance, because there is a rhythm.
Yeah.
You need to follow your own rhythm to be able to reach the peak. If you're rushing too much, it's not good. You won't
Yeah.
reach it. Just follow
just
your
go.
rhythm. Yeah.
You just got the peak of the mountain, but you don't get the enjoy moment.
Exactly. Also,
Enjoy the process when you.
exactly like dancing, everyone has their own rhythm. You don't have to be exactly as the same guy that is before you, etc. You just climb with your body, so your rhythm.
That's right. You're right. So you go to Semarang with your friend from Semarang.
No, with my friend from Semarang, I think we'll just have lunch together, maybe visit around, and actually, I'll tell him after. And then I think we'll have dinner, and I'll go back from the train station and go to Malang. Sorry. Location. Where are we?
So, that's enough for today. Hope you enjoy it and see you soon. Goodbye.